Hey y'all, Simply It's Logical here, and welcome back to the channel. But either way, thank y'all for joining me for today's video where we are going to be starting a brand new journey in Paleo Pines. This is a game that came out a long time, probably a little over a year ago now, and I am excited to finally be bringing y'all a full playthrough of this game. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. So we're going to start with clicking new game, and we get this pop-up that says, do you want a season ranger start? Basically, you skip the tutorial and all that other stuff. Although I do know how to play the game, I am going to click no because I want to do the full playthrough with y'all. And then we get to make our character, and I am very pale, probably about this color. We're gonna go with brown eyes and brown hair. And that is not technically the hair that I have, but it's close enough. My hair is about this length, but I don't like the pigtails, so we're gonna go with this one. And then go with a yellow shirt, and they do have other shirt colors as well. I just prefer this one the most, and they do have all of these that we can look at really quickly. This one's really cute. I like that one, but that one seems a little too fall for me. Same thing with this one. This one is very fall. So we're gonna go with this shirt, and they do have a bunch of pant options. Not exactly my favorite. These are my favorite pants because they're brown and they're cute and I like them. Although these would match the best, but I think that's a little too yellow. So we're gonna go with those, and they do have dresses and stuff that you could wear too. And I do think that they do have more clothes options coming in their update that they are hoping to get out relatively soon. But that is going to be us, and we are going to name ourselves really quickly, and that will be all of that, and we will go into this cute little short story of basically how we got lucky and how she grew up and how we had to move to Paleo Pines. And here you can see Lucky starting to grow up and get a little too big for our house, and a little too big for the bath, and even a little too big for her sleeping spot. And I think this was a letter that we got from someone saying, hey, you should come to Paleo Pines. And so here we are. Every time I see this, it's so beautiful. The lighting, the colors and everything is absolutely beautiful. We're here, Paleo Pines. Oh, Lucky. It's exactly how I imagined it. Well, maybe not exactly. I mean, it's a little rundown, but you're right. We'll definitely make it work. Hold down right click to dismount. Okay. Whew. Today was long, but we made it. Well done, Lucky. Press left click to pet Lucky's nose. Here, let me grab you a treat. You must be hungry. Lucky seemed to enjoy that, so we're going to press I to open our inventory and give her a carrot. Oh, she's still hungry. Sorry, girl, that was the last one. Well, I didn't eat them all. Lucky doesn't seem to be too happy about that. Okay, let's go and see what Lucky's wanting. What have you found, Lucky? Aw, it looks cozy, just like your old sleeping patch. Look, there's even a dreamstone. Speaking of sleeping patches, time for me to go find my own. Good night, Lucky. Uh-oh. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff in the way. Uh-oh, something's fallen in front of the ladder. Maybe Lucky can help. Okay, let's go get Lucky and see if she can help us remove this stuff. Sorry, Lucky, I know you're tired, but I need your help so I can sleep too. It'll be quick, I promise. Okay, let's remove this. There we go. Good job, Lucky. Told you it would be quick. Let's go take you back to bed. Good night, Lucky. For real this time. And now we are going to finally go to bed. And you can see here, writing in diary, it saves the game basically, but when you go to sleep, it automatically saves it for you. I love that little night to day cinematic that we get. Oh, big stretch. Morning, Lucky. Now, about breakfast. Well, hello. Aren't you an unexpected friend, I think is what that said. See, Owen, sometimes you just gotta follow the tracks and see where they take you. Oh my gums and tongues. Mari, are you seeing this? I see it, but I swear my blinkers are messing with me. Is that a real Parasaurolophus? Parasaurolophus? Indeed she is. What a beauty she is. See, I told you it was worth the rush. When I first spotted the tracks, I was so tempted to race after them, but no, I said to myself, Mari, you can't chase these without Owen, even if it takes him an hour to gather up all his things. Ha ha, it wasn't an hour. No, you're right, more like 2. Preparedness is important. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you and your Parasaurolophus. You know, we haven't seen one since... Actually, we've never seen one. Never? Uh-oh, I hope you didn't come to Paleo Pines looking for herds of Parasaurolophuses, galloping through the hills. Now, hold on. They're definitely around, right? At least we think they are. Mari, you've seen tracks. Well, sure, but that's all I've ever seen. They show up from time to time, so they must be around here somewhere. Imagine, a real Parasaurolophus living right here in Viridian Valley. Wait, you are planning on moving in, aren't you? Double yes. Yeehaw, new neighbors. Owen, you bring anything with you that could stand in for an impromptu housewarming gift? Oh, well, I only had time to pack for what I thought was a spur-of-the-moment field study. So like 3 of everything and enough clothes for a month? Ah, I happen to have just the thing. Really, Owen, one of your journals? Yes, just so happens I brought 2 blank ones in case we discovered something remarkable, and we did. Trust me, if you're starting a ranch, there's a lot you'll need to remember. Write it all down and you'll never forget. Actually, that makes sense. Here, I've got something for you too. A pocket full of herbivore food? Yeah, it's all I brought. Besides, that's a hungry-looking Parasaurolophus, and you can't exactly eat a journal. You'd be surprised. That's some of the best herbivore food that shells can buy, courtesy of Corlin's Randoms and Abundance. If you're looking for more of that or anything else, Pebble Plaza should be your next destination. It's not far and it's got everything. Hey, make sure you meet Marlo. He'll get you anything you need to fix up this pen and the rest of your ranch. Owen, rude. What? Look at it. It's a mess. We'd better go. Sorry about Owen. What? What did I say? Hope to see you around sometime, and good luck with moving in. Yes, good luck, and trust me, that journal will be your new best friend. Uh-oh. Second best friend. Bye now. I think Lucky's more happy about it being your second best friend than our first. Little Galley-Mama stance is hilarious. Okie dokie. Looks like we have some requests, but we're gonna start by checking our journal, and it looks like Lucky needs some attention. I think that's probably because she doesn't have enough food, and she doesn't have a pin right now either. And we need to put some food in Lucky's trough, visit Pebble Plaza, buy herbivore food from Corlin, and talk with Marlo, find the prehistoric offices, and ask Owen about the prehistoric offices. Meet the locals. We need to meet Mari, which we've already done, and Owen. And these other 4, which we will meet in Pebble Plaza. And then we have a calendar. Looks like this is Mari's budding day and Owen's budding day. And then the Triassic picnic and shenanigan. Interesting. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is our community. So you can see like I think this is like our relationship tracker. They're companions. This is where we can find them at, okay. And then their birthday or budding day. Nice. Oh, let's go and fill Lucky's trough with the herbivore food. Okay, Lucky seemed to be happy about that. Let's head out of the ranch, shall we? We're gonna stop and drop off all of this. We're gonna keep our journal on us because we will probably need it, I would imagine. Meridian Valley discovered. This looks really pretty. And again, I have already played this playthrough a few times, so I kind of already know like the storyline behind this, but I want to play through it again with y'all. So we're gonna do that. We've discovered some clover and cranberries over here. These Styracosaurus are absolutely adorable. I love them so much. I think they're my favorites in the game besides the T-Rex. But I only like the, I think it's the milkshake or strawberry milkshake. And then the vanilla coffee T-Rexes are my favorite. And isn't there like a new purple variant, like opal or something like that? That's kind of pretty. Or amethyst maybe? I'm not sure. But we're gonna first, before we go to Pebble Plaza, because I think that's gonna be the last thing we do today, I want to go and find everything, search everything, and see what we can get up to before we go to Pebble Plaza. We did not research that. Okay, there we go. Now we're researching. Oh, and there's a little fragment over there too that we need to go get. And to pull out my journal, I just press the number 1. It's just, it comes out immediately. Okay, let's see, what Triceratops do we have? Oh, just, I think those are all normal colors. I think, yeah. All normal colors over there. And we can go up here and see if there's anything up here, maybe. You can see, and oh, we have a light green one. That green is really pretty, but I like I think it's the leaf variant that is, it's a little bit darker. It's a little bit different. It's like the flower version, I think. Collect these pears. Let's get back on Lucky. And let's head off into Meridian Valley and go search and see what we can find and get up to. And I think each episode is going to be like one day in game. So I have, let me check real quick. Settings. I have it on relaxed day length. So that means that we have, I think each day is about 45 or so minutes. I think. I'm not exactly sure. And so with that, each episode will be one singular day that we will play in game. So like at the end of today, once we get up to everything and we do all that we can today, before we go into tomorrow, I'll end this episode and then start next episode where we left off in today's episode, basically. If that makes any sense. I hope it does. It should. And because I do kind of already know a decent amount of this game, because I just got done not too long ago. I played like halfway through it. I got to Area Cauda Canyon and then I stopped. But I kind of know where a lot of the fragments and stuff are, so if y'all want, y'all can like take note of where I'm collecting a lot of fragments if y'all are missing any or anything like that. There are some that I'm not exactly sure of, but for the most part, I kind of know where a decent number of them are. And some of them are in like somewhat tricky spots to find too. Or like not where you would expect them to be, basically. The devs did a really good job at making sure things it wasn't easy to find things, basically. It was kind of, I won't say hard, but it's not a give me, basically. It's you actually have to look and search for it. We're gonna go over this way first, and then we'll come back over there and check out the Corythosauruses. But first we're gonna go and look at this thing. I think this is something that's researchable, if I'm not mistaken. Can I research it? I see the little thing pop up. Okay, there we go. Limestone. Nice. And I think there's like multiple like limestones and stuff like that we can like research stuff and discover. Oh, look at the little ankylosauruses. Or sauri, I don't know. Y'all let me know the plurals of these dinosaurs down below, because I have no idea what they are. I know their names for the most part, but I don't know like what the plurals would be. But we're gonna go back over here. And see if we have any interesting Pachyrhinosaurus or Cephalosaurus, Pachycephalo or something like that. I don't know. I know it's not a Pachyrhino because that's like a rhino sort of dino. I think this is Pachycephalo, maybe. I don't know. Let me know that down below. Some cute colors, but not any that we really need. And then this is a whole nother quest that we can do. It's like a natural land feature that we can build up and collect things for and everything that we will also try and get done throughout this playthrough as well. And I do like how, even though we have started in Viridian Valley, we don't have all of Viridian Valley available to us right now, if that makes sense. So we still have to kind of like research and find things and everything. And I think once I get done with this episode, I'm gonna go straight into recording next episode. That way we can get through the full tutorial relatively quickly, hopefully. And also, I want to let y'all know that, as I said in last week's episode, or speed build, I am a little bit burnt out on YouTube and Planet Zoo and Prehistoric Kingdom overall right now. It's been about a little over a year since I've started. Maybe, yeah, I'd say almost 2 years now, maybe. And I've been uploading pretty consistently for about 2 years, and I'm starting to kind of get a little burnt out. I'm not quitting YouTube in any way, shape, or form. I just want to keep y'all updated that we might be doing these playthroughs more often currently than speed builds, because I'm currently burnt out of building in games at all, and I want to focus on some cozy gaming and just play through games like this that are cozy, and we can just kind of meander through them slowly and get things done and everything. And so while we are currently taking a break from Planet Zoo Prehistoric Kingdom, I am probably going to be releasing Paleo Pines content on a weekly basis for a decent amount of time while I am starting to try and get back into playing Prehistoric Kingdom and everything. And I do know we did just start our PK versus PZ series, which I am absolutely loving. But because I'm building in two different games for the same episode, those videos take forever to make. So I'm thinking those videos may be like an every other month sort of thing, to give me time to get them done and finished, polished exactly how I want them before moving on to the next build, basically. And as for PK and PZ content separately, Shaded Pines is definitely still a thing. I just kind of needed a break from it for a little bit because we had built in it for decent amount of time, and I was just already kind of getting burnt out. I am getting now back into it. I have built the next 2 episodes of that. I have not done the cinematics or anything, so they're not fully finished, but the builds are finished basically. But there is definitely still more that I need to do for them. I still need to get the backstages done and stuff like that. But other than that, those builds are done. And so those builds will be coming out sometime soon. I'm not going to promise anything because, again, I'm taking a break, basically. I'm doing things as I want to instead of forcing myself to do them. And just kind of taking things slowly and one step at a time, basically. Looking for any dandelions up here. No, I don't see any. Okay. Let's head over this way. And then we can find the Gallimimuses. Gallimimusi. I don't know. Let me know down below what the plural would be for that one, because I have no idea. Oh, no. Dreamstone for that is right here. I knew there was a dreamstone somewhere around here. I just got a little turned around for a second. I want to go look at the Gallimimuses. Look, there's 2 purple ones. However, those aren't the variants that I prefer this variant versus this variant. But they are still very cute. I still like them a lot. But not the variants that I personally would prefer. Maybe tomorrow, I think tomorrow is when Lucky will find our flute. And we will be able to get a Gallimimus. Or tame a Gallimimus. We don't get them, we tame them. I don't know why I pulled out my journal. I guess I clicked the wrong button. But now I need my journal to research the amethyst. Oh, sorry. I just hit my hit the mic with my hand, and I don't know if y'all heard anything or not. Hopefully y'all didn't. But just gonna keep on collecting all this stuff. Go research that little tablet fragment thingamajigger back there. And then we will head into Pebble Plaza on our way back. That's the one thing that I do like, is that the whole valley basically is a big circle. So you can start like at our house, go up past the Stracos to Owen's house, and past that and to the Corythosauruses and all that other stuff, and come back down across the bridge to Mari's tree house and be able to make it to Pebble Plaza, because it's all one circle. And I really like that they added that into this game. That way it's not like you have to go back and forth and back and forth. It's just that gets a little hard and a little obnoxious. I will say though, every now and then when my brain isn't working, we do go back and forth a decent amount, because if my brain's not working, then I'm not thinking properly, and so we just kind of, I don't do things as strategically as I could, but overall I try to be as strategic as possible with this game, because I don't like going back and forth in games. Look at the little blueberry guy. He's so cute. And little pomegranate girl is what I would call her, probably pomegranate and blueberry. We'll probably end up with some of them at some point. Oh, we have Granny right here. Let's see, what does Granny want? Well, don't just stand there gawping. Come over and say hello. Ah, are you the wee beaky who just moved into that old ranch? Welcome to Paleo Pines. Finally, that place needs a good weeding like a Worosaurus needs watermelons. My name's Agami, but everyone around here just calls me Granny. You must be looking for Pebble Plaza. Come on, let old Granny introduce you to the neighborhood. Oh, if you don't mind, leave your seat out here. Too many whatnots and whiplets inside to have eager dino tails swinging about. Great galloping galleys! Is that a Parasaurolophus? I haven't seen one of them in the valley since I was knee-high to an Oviraptor. Ha, what am I saying? I'm still knee-high to an Oviraptor, but I make up for it with charm and hair. Anyway, yes, Steed's gotta stay out here, even if she is a Parasaurolophus. Wow. Hold right-click to dismount. Okay. Sorry, Lucky, I won't be long. Don't wander off. Right this way, after me. Okay, finally going into Pebble Plaza. I love the little, is that a Coelophysis water fountain, I think, is what that dinosaur is on the water fountain. Welcome to Pebble Plaza. If we don't got it, you don't need it. Actually, it's more like if we don't got it, you're out of luck. Huh. At least until the path to Dapplewood is open again. But that's a problem for another day. We've got enough, and that's enough. Pebble Plaza's a place for gathering and trade. If you've got crops, seeds, bits of wood and stone, someone here will trade for it. Plus, you can trade anything for shells here. We use these for sort of a common currency. Go on, here's a few from me, in case you see something you like. Don't spend it all in one place. Ha! Here, let me give you a quick tour. That's my stall over there. I've got seeds to grow just about anything, from pumpkins to pineapples. Well, usually anyway. These days, it's more like potatoes to potatoes. Slim pickings these days, I'm afraid. Did I mention the path to Dapplewood is blocked? I'm sure I did. Top of the hill, you'll usually find Pippin. Not today, though. It's baking day. Pippin makes poppins. Pippin's real sweet, and poppins are, well, I'll let you decide for yourself. Tell you what, you come back tomorrow and meet them. They'll sort you out with a tasty snack. Well, a snack. Right. See that lad behind me? That's Corlin. If you're after anything, Corlin's the best place to start. He's got anything from flowers to fibrous fib dippers, I think. He's not much of a chatterbox, but he's, well, stocked and cheerful enough. And over to my right is Marlo. Marlo, come and say hello. Ooh, excuse me. Marlo, Zoological just moved into the old ranch in the valley. I've heard, lovely spot, pleasure to meet you. Marlo's our woodsman, takes care of the trees around here. Not only that, give the man a stick or a log and he can build pretty much anything with it. Pride of the Pines, we call him. Nobody calls me that, but I'll admit, I'm pretty good with my hands. If there's something you need, I'll do what I can, but there's only so much I can do without my proper workshop tools. Speaking of which, any word on the path to Dapplewood, Granny? Haven't checked myself, but I reckon we'd hear about it if anything changed. Well, anyway, lovely to meet you, Zoological. Hey, since you're fixing up that old ranch, I reckon these should come in handy. Happy housewarming to you. From strong roots come ripe fruits. Well, Marlo, just when I think you couldn't be any nicer, you go and outdo yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Told you Marlo was a decent chap. Those will come in handy, I'm sure. Soon as I've got time, I'll swing by your ranch and show you how to use them. But for now, I'd best be hopping along. Stop by my stall. I might have something for you. Oh, nice. Okay, well, we're first going to go and buy some Zoological, right? I'm Corlin. Pleasure to meet you. Well, how about it? Buy, sell, what's your fancy? We're going to trade and buy some herbivore food from Corlin, because that is one of our quests, and that is all we need. Thank you, sir. And Marlo sells... He sells fences, gates, and troughs if you need any of it. And then he also... You can also do custom orders. So if you have like a large valley sleeping patch or a large forest or Ericotta Canyon sleeping patch, you can have him make it back into a dreamstone. And these little icons up here, so this is a Viridian Valley. This is Viridian Valley. This is Dapplewood. That's Dapplewood. So basically, these are decorations. Anything that has the icon in your dinosaur's pins, you can make things a certain biome depending on how many of each decor item you have in that pin, basically. Like, uh-oh. Well, okay. I was gonna say more, but I guess he decided I was done talking to him. Okay, and then we are going to get some of these. This is just like a chore thing. So, like, if you're needing anything, you can come here, and any of the valley people might have something for you. So it looks like Mari needs some wood for potato seeds. We will accept that. We need to deliver a lucky trinket to Pippin for Poppins. We will accept that. We can do that tomorrow. Mari also needs some fiber, which we get shells for that. And Owen needs potatoes. We do not have any potatoes, and we will not have potatoes for quite some time. Sorry. But Marlo is giving us potatoes for stone, so we will accept that. And deliver a notebook to Marlo. We will accept that for 165 shells. Okie dokie. And Owen's potato soup quest is the only one left. I am sorry about that, my guy. Oh. Here's me here. Let me give you something to welcome you to Viridian Valley. Just some carrot seeds. Not much, but better than a tooth in the tail. Can't wait for someone to reopen my way home, though. My garden must be in a terrible state. See anything else that interests you? Let's see. You just have spring onions, potatoes, and a carrot seed. And we already have carrot seeds. We have spring onion seeds from the house. I think maybe Mari gave them to us. I don't know. And I will get one potato seed. That's it. Okay, so let's... Oh. There's Marlo. So you get stuff. Oh. Hey there, Zoological. How can I help? Well, I don't know. You wanted to talk to me. That's a weight off my mind. Thanks. Oh yeah, that was for the stone. Okay. So I guess he. Oh, here. You're here to take the lucky trinket to Pippin. Here it is. Thanks so much. Okay, we'll deliver that tomorrow. Whenever Pippin is actually here and we get to meet them. Sorry. My dog is back here climbing on things and I'm trying to figure out what she's doing. I got distracted. Ran into the wall. Wait, zoological. I haven't been by the old ranch in years, but from what I've heard, it's, well, let's just say it's a bit of a fixer-upper. Now, I don't mean to boast, but fixer-uppering is kind of my specialty around here. Let me walk you home and we'll see if there's any good basic maintenance I can help with. Sound good? It sure does. Thanks, Marlo. Wow, this old place sure brings back memories. I feel a little guilty letting it get into such a state. If only you could have seen what it looked like back in the day. Still, then is for then, now is for now. Let's see how beautiful this place can be again. Well, if you're going to start somewhere, best to start small. Might I suggest we begin with Lucky's little patch of paradise? Let me take a closer look here. In the meantime, could you see if you can find some old fence posts lying around? We sure can. Let's go collect these. Hold down right click to pick those up. We're gonna pick this up too, 'cause I don't like it. Oh, I can't pick that up right now. Okay. We'll pick it up later. If I remember. Let's go back to Marlo. That should be enough. Step over here and see if you can take out one of those posts you found. Okay. And if you're not sure how I did that, I just used my scroll wheel and it scrolled through it. Press left click to enter placement mode. Why don't we start over here? We're stuck with this boulder, at least for now, but we can work around it. Okay. We're going to use our A, S, W, and D keys to move, just like you can use the arrows as well. Place that, and then place that. Gorgeous. And now for the finishing touch. Every pen needs a gate. And we're going to right click to remove that old gate and left click to place the gate. Well, that, my friend, is a habitable pen and a job well done. Would your lovely steed care to take it for a spin? If Lucky's happy, then I'd say we should be too. By the way, there's nothing that says this pin needs to stay right here. Feel free to up sticks and drop it down anywhere on the property. Easier to move the pin than the boulder. After all, if we could move boulders, I'd be home by now. Well, I'd best be off, but give me a shout if you ever need a hand. Bye, Zoological. Bye, Lucky. Bye, Marlo. Thank you for your help. Okay, let's look the stuff that's in here. Oh. And let's see, do we have... We do. Okay, let's put that away. And I'm gonna move this back because I hate how this gets in the way. Not in the way, but it's just right there, and I want it along the edge. And we're lucky. Okay, let's go. We're gonna clear this out of the way, 'cause that's in my way. Okay, we're gonna put all of this up. We don't need any of this right now, but we do need that. Our seeds, our watering can, and our hoe, and our journal, obviously. So we always need our journal. Okay, and we're gonna start with a 5x5 grid. And 4, 5 right here. 2. And 5. Now I get to fill it in. This might be a little overkill for right now, but we're eventually gonna have seeds that will fill this whole thing. So I think it's fine. I will say though, I can't wait till we can get like clearer dinos, or not clearer dinos, like a Strachosaurus that will help us to teal and stuff like that. Plant all of our carrots, and then we'll plant our spring onion and our potato at the back. That way they're not in the way. Oh, we have 6 potato seeds. Oh wow, I was not expecting that. We're just gonna plant these 2 right now. That's weird. Oh, I can't research them until I water them. Duh. I will say this is what I really enjoy about this game is that you can farm and stuff too, and it's really nice. It gives the game something else to do besides just taming dinos. We've got our carrot discovered. Let's go discover our spring onion. And I also like how the different seeds look. You know, like the spring onion seeds look different from the potato seeds. Although the potato seeds and the carrot seeds look the exact same though. But let's see what... Okay, so spring onion is Triasia, which is this month. Yeah. So spring onion is this month. So we could potentially plant the other spring onions that we have. Carrot is Jurassic, which is next month. And it takes them 3 days to mature, and they harvest 1 time. See, what about spring onions take 5 days and they harvest 1 time. And then potatoes take 9 days and harvest 1 time, and they're not until Cretumnus, which I think is like 2 months away. Yeah. Okay, so since spring onions are in season, we are going to plant spring onions. Thank you. You do what I told you to, and you wouldn't be arguing with me. Okay, and you can, if you press the number 1 while you're hovering over a plant, you can see the quality that it'll be. So you can see that this spring onion will, by tomorrow, it will have grown, excuse me, it will have grown 1 more day in its growth cycle, because it has been watered and I think it's been planted. And then the quality, you can see it is currently in season, which is the first little star. The second star is the soil that it likes, which is if you can fertilize it. The third star is if it's been fertilized. Which, to me, that kind of frustrates me that you still have to, even though the plant is in the good quality, the soil that it likes, which is soft. Although it's not right now, but if it were to be in the soil that it liked, which would be soft, you would still then have to fertilize it with soft fertilizer. And that frustrates me. That it's like, if it's being planted in the right soil, it should automatically be fertilized. You know, does that make sense? That's how I feel about that, but because it's a waste of fertilizer almost, is what I feel like. But anyways, let's see. Okay, what do we need? We need to meet Pippin, which is that. We need to go investigate the path to Dapplewood. Okay. And then take the wood to Mari. Cannot do that. We can take the fiber to Mari and go to... Oh, okay. So we need wood and fiber, which we need to go collect more of that. We need 3 fiber and 4 wood. Okay. Let's go collect some fiber and wood, which should be right here. What is that? So that gave us... Okay. I have 3 fiber and... Or 3 wood and 2 fiber. How much do I need? 3, and 4. Okay. So I need 1 more wood and 2 more fiber. Let's see. Oh, okay. There we go. I think we have enough now. Yeah. Okay. That should be enough. Let me just double check. We have 4 wood and 6 fiber. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's go. And then once we get done with this, we'll head back home, and that will be the end of the day. I like to do at least a couple of these quests every day just because it helps me feel a little bit more productive, you know? Like, I feel like I've done just a little bit more than normal. So we're going to go and take all of this stuff to, I think it's Mari that needs it. We need to go collect something from Owen, that's right. Let's go collect this, like a book or something from Owen. And then go take it to... Okay. Oh, hello again. Welcome to my house. Please don't mind the mess. I wasn't expecting visitors today. Oh, I don't mind. Oh, you're too kind. So, how is the new house? Have you worked out a plan yet? Not really. What? No plan? Item number 1 on any plan I make is make a plan. Sometimes I don't even make it past item 1, but it still makes for a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe I'll see you at Pebble Plaza later. If I can ever finish my to-do list, that is. We're gonna talk to you again. Oh, hello, Zoological. I'll be with you in just a moment. I've just about finished a huge entry regarding Warasaurus diets, and if I don't write this down now... There we go. Thank you for waiting. I just couldn't risk losing my train of thought. While there's been much written on the subject of dinosaurs, it's still vitally important that we record as much as we can. I'd love to read your work sometime. Oh, really? Mari and I would love to share all our findings in a book someday. Unfortunately, like most of my projects, I never quite know when to stop writing. Say, just thinking out loud here, but I believe the mystery of the Parasaurolophus might just be a brilliant climax. If reference books had climaxes, that is. Well, I think they do. Oh, fear not. Lucky surely isn't the only Parasaurolophus out there. Even though all evidence points to the contrary. Uh-oh, Lucky's not happy again. Oh dear, never fear. I have just the snack that will brighten her up. How about a mango? I don't think she's tried a mango before. Beyond dinosaur diets, I'm afraid I'm all out of data. Perhaps Granny might offer up some more information. After all, she's lived here the longest. Like I said, just thinking out loud, you must be busy. I'll let you get on with your day. Okay. Now can we go? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're here to take the notebook for Marlo? Here it is. Thanks so much. Okay. And that should be all with Owen. And we are now going to go to Mari and give her her wood and her fiber. And then we will go to Marlo and I guess Granny after we investigate the path to Applewood. Let's see, is Mari even here, or is she not on the map today? Because this is the first day. She might not even be on the map today. Let's see. Yeah, she's not on the map, so we're just gonna ignore her for today, I guess. I tried. That's all that counts, right? But we can go ahead and investigate the path to Applewood really quickly. I think we just have to go look at it, really. And then once we get done with that, we can go talk to Marlo. And then talk to Granny. And then be done. Oh no, it looks like the path ahead is blocked. This must be the boulder that Granny and Marlo were talking about. I don't think we can get past that boulder right now. Sorry, Lucky. Okay. Now that that's done, we can go back to Pebble Plaza. And we can sprint, I guess. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. And let's go talk to Marlo first. Anything I can offer you today? Let's chat. My notebook, thanks for bringing it. I was beginning to think Owen had forgotten. Nope, he didn't. He was just taking his time with it. Now let's go talk to Granny. Well, paint me purple and call me a beetroot. What do you need? Let's chat. How are you sleeping on your new ranch, kiddo? I gotta say, Mario could invest in some cozier bed sheets. I'm missing my home comforts. Huh. The sooner the path to Applewood gets cleared, the better. You and Lucky seem like the exploring type. You'd love Applewood. We're exploring to find Lucky's family. You're looking for parasaurs, eh? Can't say I've ever seen one myself, but my family have lived in the area for generations. Who knows, might be something lying around the house that could help your search. Can't know for sure until the path is cleared, though. Okay, I think that's all for that. Let's check. Talk to Granny at home. Clear the boulder. Turn to Mari. Pippin. Mari and... Okay, so we can go take this to Owen, and then we can go home today. And that will be the end of this episode. And then next episode, we'll finish these quests. And then be able to go. And maybe get a galleon tomorrow, I think. I'm not sure. Either day 2 or day 3 that we get a galley, I'm not sure. I think maybe day 2 though. Thank you, Zoological. Please accept this in exchange. I sure will. Okie dokie, let's go home. And I will say, I do quite like the relaxed day cycle because I think it's the normal day cycle is just feels rushed, and then you have a rush day cycle that I'm sure is really rushed, and I cannot. Oh, that's I could have stayed on Lucky, but oh well. And I like how when you walk, the grass like moves out of the way. And we can clear like one thing. So maybe these rocks that are in front of Lucky's pen, maybe? Or let's clear something in Lucky's pen. How about that? We'll clear this. There we go. And that's all of Lucky's stamina for the day. So let's leave her here. Well, she's still gonna follow us because we don't have our flute yet, which we should get tomorrow in next episode. So next week, I think, probably. Okay. We'll keep that on us. That way we can give that to Mari tomorrow. We'll put this in the in Lucky's trough real quick. Okay, there you go. Now you have 15 food, Lucky. You should be good for several days. But that is where I'm going to leave this episode off. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know it might be a little long. I'm not exactly sure the time limit on this, but I really enjoyed this. I am hoping to complete this playthrough, and when the DLC does come out for, as long as the devs get the funding and everything to make the DLC for that they're wanting to make, we can hopefully continue this playthrough into that DLC as well. But anyways, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to leave a like, a subscribe, all of that good YouTube stuff. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this, if you're excited about it, if you don't necessarily care for it, and whatnot. But anyways, I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye, guys.